What's good? Um, I'm just going to be here to tell you today that the Packers will go 8-8 and miss playoffs. I don't guarantee it, but it will happen. Aaron Rodgers is washed. They haven't done anything in the offseason other than make things worse after their Luke 13-3 season, making that NFC Championship. That's probably the last one you probably will see. Probably in Aaron Rodgers' career, you're ever going to make the playoffs. Pathetic. It's just disappointing to me. Okay, I rather deal with the Vikings fans, but the Packers fans are just not really that hyped anymore. Okay, bottom line, they will go 8-8 and miss the playoffs, and that might be Aaron Rodgers' last career in Green Bay. Okay, that offensive line will not do him any favors because they just lost their best offensive guard, Balaga. Okay, and they lost Blake Martinez, and they replaced him with an injury prone defensive guy from the Browns. I can't remember his name. Okay, here's what the Packers need to do in the offseason, next offseason. Fire Matt LaFleur, fire Brian, whoever the GM name is. If you want Aaron Rodgers to stay, that's how it's going to be. Fire those two people. Get a owner for God's sake, because maybe with an owner, maybe the Packers would have more of a chance to be a dominant threat. They haven't been a dominant threat for a long time. The last time they were a dominant threat was their Super Bowl year, and that was because of Jay Cutler's injury and his injury the following year. And when this following year, they got blown out by Eli Manning in the divisional championship. That NFL bum would have beat you. So what's really good here? What's really good here? Either way, I see Aaron Rodgers possibly demanding a trade next offseason. To where? Vikings, Bears, Chargers, Rams, maybe in Carolina. Either way, I do not see Aaron Rodgers possibly being in a Green Bay uniform next year. Okay, in the 2021 season. They have ruined Aaron Rodgers' legacy. Even though I think Aaron Rodgers brought this on himself by tanking the season to get rid of Mike McCarthy. Okay, Kirk Cousins won his first ever primetime game. Chicago won against Green Bay in Soldier Field since like 2011, maybe 2012, maybe. Okay, depending on that, Aaron Rodgers tanked that bad last year just to get Mike McCarthy fired. And if you think the Arizona Cardinals with Josh Rosen as quarterback were enough to beat Aaron Rodgers, which was Mike McCarthy's last game as a coach, and they were good enough to beat Aaron Rodgers, stop. Josh Rosen's bum ass can't on Aaron Rodgers' worst day should not lose to Josh Rosen. So what's really good here? What's really good? So I want to make that clear. Also, here's the thing though. You can't deny they did Aaron Rodgers dirty by taking a quarterback in the first round, even though Patrick Queen was there. If you didn't want to take a wide receiver, that's extremely fine in the first round. Just take something that might help. Like Patrick Queen was the best offensive line rookie in that class. So what's really good? Okay, and so many wide receivers were available. You gotta help that bad man of yours. You don't want to make his last couple years in Green Bay terrible because he wants to say, "I want to retire as a Packer. I want to retire at Green Bay. I want to play until I'm 40." Either bottom line, Aaron Rodgers will not end his career in Green Bay. Even Brett Favre said, "I suggest Aaron Rodgers go somewhere else," because they think he's washed. And the Packers office is not really doing any favors for their future. Okay? If you're Aaron Rodgers, what would you do? Just Get the hell out of there. Okay? Don't play the season. Don't play it at all. You'll just waste your time for these pathetic fans that just want you to die. And if he ends his career in Green Bay, he probably won't be in the Hall of Fame because here's the thing. When you see Aaron Rodgers, you want to think of him as great. I want him on a different team. Okay? He's not going to end his career in Green Bay. He will end his career in Green Bay if he chooses to stay with only one Super Bowl, and that's it. Bottom line, either the Vikings or the Bears will win the division next year. Okay? Because they got what they needed in the offseason. And they didn't pick up stupid players. Okay? They actually got players to help them stay on track. And they also drafted positions that they needed. You can make a case the Lions did the same thing. Okay? I still think the Lions will be bottom last in their division like always. But I'll be surprised if the Packers are last in the division. Bottom line, Aaron Rodgers will probably not stay in Green Bay next year. Okay? And pretty much, if he wants to stay, he's basically he's attending his own funeral. So, bottom line, okay? As some Packers fans would say that you're just a salty Bears fan, as Matt Ramage would say, you're a beer fan, and you're upset that Aaron owns your team. Aaron owns your team. You should just shut up about him. Yeah, what am I supposed to say? You did him dirty. Doesn't matter if he owns me or not, or has an all-time record. That doesn't win you Super Bowls. That doesn't win you anything. Beating the Chicago Bears only brings you bragging rights. So what's really good here? Okay, you got that Super Bowl because of Cutler's injury. Bottom line, you got there because of Jay Cutler's injury. And Matt Ryan's Icy Ryan, whatever, how the hell you say his name. Bottom line, he sucks. Aaron Rodgers sucks. He will not end his career in Green Bay. Okay? I wonder how he will treat Jordan Love. This will be good. Okay? Maybe during the preseason, if he's doing good, I don't want to hear it. Preseason doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me anyways. Okay, if he does, I want to see what he does against NFL defenses like the 49ers, maybe even the Bears, maybe the Vikings. Unless he goes up against a great defense, shut up. Shut up. Okay? I don't want to hear it. His last year in Utah was probably the worst year he ever had. Okay? Watching him in college, he wasn't that great either. Okay? So you could have drafted a quarterback maybe in the 7th round, maybe, hell, even in the 5th round. Okay? You could have drafted a quarterback. Okay? Maybe to be a potential backup to Aaron Rodgers. Because Aaron Rodgers is obviously starting. There's no way Jordan Love is going to beat out Aaron Rodgers. Unless Aaron Rodgers gets injured, Jordan Love has a chance to start. And it's not going to end well for him either. So, bottom line, they will go 8-8 and miss the playoffs. So, that's it. That's all. Peace.